Welcome to Kibbles in Alaska channel. I started building my cabin about 7 months ago. I hired a contractor to put up the frame of my building. He did the foundation with Fox blocks, 2x6 framing of the cabin, and then, of course, that monoslope roof that we're about to see. I live off grid. There are no utilities out here. We don't have electricity, water, gas, any of that. But we do have cell phone service, at least one bar. Sometimes I get lucky with 2 bars. When I was thinking about my design for my cabin, I wanted it to be south-facing so that I could capture sunlight, and I wanted the roof to slope to the back so that I did not have to worry about rain or snow buildup in the front of my cabin. This makes it easy to exit my vehicle and get in my cabin without getting wet. Welcome to my home. That's my freezer, at least during the wintertime. Come in. My kitchen, my running water, my refrigerator, which is a cooler. In the summertime, I'm hoping to have enough solar power that I can run a refrigerator, but for now, I'm using coolers. And what I do is I keep a crate of ice. So that crate is full of containers that are frozen, and I'll bring that crate in and exchange it for the containers that are in the cooler. And so I just exchange those out every couple days when they start to thaw. Works pretty good. My 2 sinks that I wash my dishes and my drainer. The table's on wheels, so I can pull it out to access my trapdoor, which goes down into my crawl space that's 6 foot tall. I keep pantry goods down there, and I store other stuff. I just slide it around. Down into my crawl space. Three little handholds right here. I have to figure out what I'm going to cover this with. I'm afraid if I put tile on it, it will be so heavy. So that's still a decision waiting to be made. This is a Sirocco Blaze King wood stove. I have all my cookware right there. My big pot for heating water for my showers and washing dishes. This is an EcoFlow Max. I charge this up every couple days, and I can charge up my lights and my phone and my iPad. I made this bed with some beetle kill spruce. It's attached to the wall on 2 sides, and then it has these 2 support beams. There's storage underneath my bed, and I put a piece of plywood on wheels so that I can easily pull things in and out. As you can see, I've got water on that, another stool. Got a couple extra chairs under there. I put the mirrors in hoping that the light from up in the loft would catch on the mirrors and bring more light in here, but they're not really doing that. I use the Christmas lights because they draw very little energy, and so I always have a little bit of light in here and it's not dark. The loft is up there. I have a spare bed for when I have company. I also have a little storage up there. Going on up here. I made the ladder and I did the walls with pallet wood. I'm debating what I'm going to do these walls with and the ceiling with. I'm still having frost issues, so I have not decided if I'm going to continue to do the pallet wood or drywall or something else. So we will see. What I'd like to do on the floor up here is cut some of the birch that I have and make planks and do a birch plank floor. So just have a spare bed. Wonderful view from up here. It's a beautiful snowy day today. It gets very warm up here, so I do not sleep up here. But because it does get so warm up here, as you might have seen in my canning video, or my canned good video, I blow hot air all the way down into my crawl space to try and keep it circulating, the air circulating. The view from the loft. I made a little shelf beside the ladder so that as I'm coming down, I don't have to carry things. I can just set it on the shelf and then use my hands to get down the ladder. I can also set stuff on my dirty clothes pile. My closet, dirty clothes, Kibble's dog bed, dog food, Kibble's bed, and her bone. I have a little plastic fold-out table that stands up. We play cards, have dinner on. For dinner parties and game mode. I plan to put a rock wall behind the wood stove. I have rock wool insulation, R23 in the walls, and R30 in the ceiling. I don't have a problem staying warm. I actually get too warm. Up there, I have a clothesline. After I go to the laundromat, I can hang my clothes, and they dry pretty quickly with that wood heat. I have beautiful views out the window. I do wish I had ordered taller windows so that I could see out the window while I'm sitting down. Right now I can only see out the window when I'm standing. Maybe I'll put a bird feeder there. Living in a small space, this is a 20 by 13 cabin, plus the loft that extends a few more feet. You have to get creative. So I put a bunch of hooks everywhere. So I've been collecting interesting bags to hang odds and ends for storage. My mom is an artist, and this is one of the first Rutman that she carved, inspired from when we lived in Germany. And this is my bathroom. Remember, I'm off grid, so I have water right there, gravity fed, and I have a compost toilet. I have a bucket for number 1 and the compost toilet for number 2, sawdust, and then my little shower. I have this nice shower wand and the pump. You just set this in the water and it's got a pretty good flow. The battery lasts a long time on that too. I've taken probably about 3 or 4 showers now with this pump, this shower wand, and it's still at 100%. So I'm impressed with the battery on that. Here's that vent that goes down into my crawl space. So I made the walls open like this for added storage. So if this was a completely filled in wall, you would not have all this storage. The planks of the pallet wood has a little space because I have the wood heat. You need to be able for it to come in here. So that helps keep the ventilation and the heat going all over the cabin. I love going to Prince William Sound, and I collected these rocks in Prince William Sound. So when I tiled my floor, I made a little threshold out of those rocks from Prince William Sound. Storage for my hats and boots, and somewhere to sit so I can take off my boots. More storage up there. I haven't decided how I'm going to do the ceiling here. Originally I just was going to stain the 2x12s, but now I've got to figure out how I'm going to cover that OSB. I pre-wired my house for when I actually will have solar, but right now I'm still working off an extension cord that I charged to my generator, and it goes to my DeWalt battery charging banks. Goes to my EcoFlow to charge it up, And while the generator's running, I have a fan going just to circulate air better. I also know when my generator's not working when that fan goes off. Eventually, I plan on putting decking up there and my solar panels up there. So I will always have sun hitting it because it faces a southwest position. And that will get painted and finished at some point. I still have lots of work to do. I have to get my siding done. Right now it's still zip sheeting. So my little cabin is a work in progress. I have a lot to do, but I'm hoping to have it done in the next couple years. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my little home, and I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks again. Stay tuned.